reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Now, Hero. 6 to shoot. Wiggins outside. Here's the floater. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Holiday. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Brown against Wiggins. Brown, good.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And Miami has possession. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You gotta really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert. What's up?
And that one falls for Tatum.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Here's Ware on the wing. Wiggins. Burks looking around. To the middle. 4 on the clock. Adebayo with the bucket.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
It's White on the wing. Outside Holiday. And Ware pulls it down. Miami trailing. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hero against Holiday. Lets a floater go. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And here's Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Releases. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Oh, strong work inside to fend off the D and finish. He'll battle you down low every time.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Love finds Robinson. Mitchell with it. Good ball movement here by Miami. Robinson against Brown. 5 on the clock. The shot by Adebayo, no good. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Holiday, the pass to White. Out to Porzingis. Over Love. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Mitchell, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Here's Larson. No good on the three. Celtics leading by 3. It's Brown with the drive. Adebayo against Tatum. A stupendous finish in traffic. Tatum's got 5.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And so here is Miami. Mitchell outside. Pass to Adebayo. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Robinson, that's good.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Holiday looking for an opening. Out to White. Holiday, the pass to White. There's Brown with the 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
On the floor for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 4. Here's Jovic. Misses the 3. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Porzingis has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Outside, Hero. Pass to Jovic. And stolen by White. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Outside, White. And Holiday has it in the corner. Up top, Brown. Guarded by Robinson. From the wing. And it's White missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Anderson. After the miss from Derek White. Anderson can't get it to go.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
And so here is Miami. 8-point game. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your high squad.
And a new group in for the Heat. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Ware kicks to Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
The Celtics shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Dan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Here's Ware. Outside, Hero. Shot clock at 6. Over Holiday. Miami no good on that time either.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Here's White. Good on the three-point shot. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
And the rejection by Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Get ready to get hyped, fans. It's your Heat Breaker dance crew.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat.
Give them a round of applause.
.115 left in the first half. Wiggins kicks to Burks. Adebayo passes to Wiggins. Now here is Robinson. Pocket 6. Pass to Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 7.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Here's Tatum. Porzingis with the ball.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. The Heat making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part because they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and I think he's real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Draws Cleveland. They're measuring up the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Tyler Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 9. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
The Heat trail by 20. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Holiday against Hero. To the paint. From 8. And it's sent back by White. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Tatum. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guy. The Heat shooting 43% from the field. Pass to Burks. Hero sets the pick for Burks. And again, it's the Heat missing. Celtics leading by 22. Outside Holiday. Outside White. And here's Brown outside. Great D that time from Adebayo. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Miami. Hero kicks to Burks. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu, who was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was the most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Pass to Burks. Adebayo finds Burks. Hero on the wing. No good from outside. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's White. Drains the three-pointer. White's got 6.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Now, here's Burks. Still yet to score. Here's Ware. Up again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
Number 55, Duncan Robinson.
Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Poke loose. Here's Ware. Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Tatum draws the double. And again, it's Boston converting.
Oh, good work from the mid-range there. Tatum likes taking that shot when he can create space.
Hero kicks to Burks. And it's good, 2 points. Burks has got his first bucket in this one. .34 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Holiday. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Duncan Robinson.
Well, you got to foul Brown harder than this because he does convert well through contact.
Boston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
1.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Adebayo against Porzingis. Taken away by Holiday. And here's Brown outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We come back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Heat shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. On the floor for Boston. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point. Robinson, that's good.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. To the inside. White looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 11 in the second half.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That three at the other end didn't sit well with them.
Here's Larson. The tray. And Tatum pulls it down. Here's White. He takes it in. Miami grabs the miss. Anderson passes to Larson. Pass to Hero. Wide open. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Outstanding vision there from the Latvian. Porzingis showing he can read the floor, capable of setting his guys up.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And Anderson gets it to go.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And so White will bring it up for Boston. Here's Tatum. The 19-footer is on the money. Tatum's got 20 points.
And Tatum, he can create space. He can shoot over people. Does it in both the half court as well as transition.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Ware, headed by Porzingis, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Now Holiday. Outside, Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Hero passes to Wiggins. Holiday against Hero. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining of... I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, my goodness.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. .152 left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And Wiggins throws it down.
And he has a knack to score on the move. Wiggins stays in control even when he's at full speed.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, looking back on all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And so he hits both. 1:16 left in the fourth. Back to Tatum. This one for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Hero from long range. And it's White with the rebound.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a 3 of his own.
Works for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Tatum. And it's blocked. It's tipped. Porzingis with the steal. For 3. And it's White missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, Hero. That shot wide open.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Takes it inside. And then Brown with the dunk.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
Just got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.